Test, test. Good morning, good morning. Thank you, Lord, for a new day to trade. And this is not financial advice, educational purposes only. Sorry for creating this event last minute, but ready to trade. Looking for the 7 o'clock PRs now. Let's see what happens. Not seeing anything just yet. Y'all see anything interesting? Mask levels at 111 and 110. Oh, that's good to know. It's pretty far off. Yeah, not seeing too much, but all good. I love the ones that pop right at 7, but we might not get a one right at 7. And I haven't been up long, so I haven't really had a chance to look at the other plays to see if they were that interesting. This one will probably fade here. Let's see. I think Martin posted about this one. But I want a fresh pop. That's what I'm interested in right now. UCFI. Joshua UCFI. I will see. Pull it up. Uh, UCFI. Is this a new start? Yeah, I'll pass on this one. Maybe if it gets back up to 10 for a retest, might be interested, but there's no levels on this one, so. Dumped hard around 2 p.m. yesterday. Pop. Not sure what the news was. Yeah. No, this is Definitely, if it gets up to 10, 10.50, be interested in this one. But cautiously interested because there's no really levels to go off of. That's crazy. There was a decent amount of PRs that came out at 7, but nothing intriguing enough to pop, I guess. I'm actually surprised NVA didn't. U.S. Department of War. I didn't know we had that. U.S. Department of War awards 43.4 million to Alaska Range Resource to secure NVA. NVA. Yeah, it didn't do anything to it, huh? UCFI was IRA ATN. It has 74,000 share float. Oh my gosh, I don't want that one then. All right. Oh, name change from Department of Defense to Department of War. Feels aggressive, personally, but all right. CJET. Sorry, I was reading something. Yeah, I can't short under 50 cents, but yeah, that's a nice pop on CJET. If y'all can short under 50 cents as a play. If it gets up to 50 cents, I'm very interested, but I don't know if it'll do that. Looking like a decent level up here. What's this, 34 cents? Then if it blows past that, it could run to 53. Good to know. Neither can I. But no, it is a good pop. Some of us can't, or some people can, but I cannot. Joey, are you on? Can trade the pool? Um, Short that. It's a random question, or anybody that uses Ross, not Ross, from the Discord, can y'all short? Because I've talked about trade the pool a few times. I decided not to try it out. I think my trading style isn't made for trade the pool, but I mean, I love TradeZero, y'all know that, but I was thinking about just doing a little trade the pool challenge, and I decided against it. I got too much crap going on right now. If I could enter here, I would. What's the news on this one? Oh, that's right, Joey. That would be ill-advised, because if you need 10-cent move, this would have to make a 33% move for you to be able to close, basically. Oh, that's wild. CJet. Oh, y'all mentioned that one. The same one. Yeah, thanks for the heads up, guys. There's not really a lot moving. But this looks like a decent level. I don't know what the news is or anything like that. I'm not going to dig in too deep since I can't trade. Well, here it is. Enters MOU with institutional investor for expanded private placement up to $1 billion. Yeah, I mean, 1 billion is a large number, so this thing might run. But it is a private placement though, so it's weird when these run like that, but they've been doing that lately. If it gets up to 53, I'm interested though. I would love to see it pump up there, because it would be up, shoot, close to 200% up there. Agree. Just trading is a pretty intense move already, and if it gets up there, it'd be crazy. You missed VSA. I didn't even see it come up, nor did I get an alert. VSA. Yeah, that's a decent little pop. Was that at 7? Oh, a little before it. That's why. I just turned my computer on at 7. Yeah, that was a decent pop and flush. Who knows? Look, CJET might get up there. But yeah, this is crazy private placement running, because it's still basically like, it's basically a pipe, and in context means the company's issuing, new shares, whether that's convertible securities, warrants, whatever, but it's still a limited set of investors instead of just like a open broad public offering. But we're in an environment where these run pretty hard now. really. Aruba. I'll have to check it out. Got a news alert. Can you hear me a little better now? I'm probably away from the mic. But this news, ACON, ACON, it doesn't look like it's good. I mean, I don't know why this news would make it pop. But I'll pull it up, see if it's moving. I doubt it though. No. They just released a PR, that's it. Can you hear me a little better now? Stone cold stock killer. $12 volume. 12 shares have been traded this morning. Yeah, I figured it wasn't moving. This might be the longest I've went without taking a trade. A week we couldn't hear you? Well, then that's on y'all for not saying anything. I watched I rarely watch some of the recaps, but since I'm making the daily recaps now on YouTube, this whole week I've been quickly glancing through the live stream, and the sound has never been an issue for me. Yeah, but yeah, let me know. Because I'll forget what trades I took. If we crank up the volume, the alerts come out really low. Okay, well, I'll play around with the settings. Let's see. I can turn the desktop audio down, and then I'll turn my mic up. Can't be waking up my girlfriend with new dings. Okay, I'll turn the audio. I think this is for the... Yeah. So slow, we're playing with volume settings this morning. So desktop audio is low. We'll see if that helps. We'll see if that helps. I see your comment about TWG. I just want a new pop. It's too early to be playing VWAP retest for me. For me, that is. But that's not a bad little VWAP retest though. But I'll probably pass on it. But I like this after hours pop. I remember I played this one. This is the only one I played in after hours yesterday, I think. Got in high nines. This is a setting for a fade though. Lower high, lower high. This one will probably go away, but how far is it up anymore? It's only up 815 and it started at 680-ish. But not a bad little VWAP play. I'm just not interested right now. I want a PR. At 7:30, tell me if this sounds better for the desktop audio. I'm getting a little move down. Yeah, it looks a little illiquid, but beggars can't be choosers this morning. Well, turn your volume up. Alexandria, I turned the alerts down, so they should come in much lower. So you don't have to worry about dings. Really? That's weird. Because I watched the recap video of the one from yesterday and like it was just normal settings. I'd have to turn up the volume crazy. I'll look into it though. Appreciate the feedback. Then Justin claims to have an expensive mic. It's probably the most expensive part of my setup, but it's still like a little Amazon mic. Maybe paid 200 bucks for it, nothing crazy. CCCC. Barely up, just watching. Yeah, I know, and I know I sometimes when y'all give recommendations, I don't shit on them, but I say I'm not interested. Keep them coming though. I'm just giving y'all my feedback. But yeah, CCCC, a little too liquid right now, but all good. It's more just education why I'm not interested. It's not me just saying that's a trash recommendation. I want to know everything that's moving because even if it's not in that moment interesting, a few seconds later it can make a strong move up and it suddenly becomes very interesting. So I appreciate all the heads up for these plays. Wonder if there's a... Oh, it's turned all the way down. I wonder if that fixes it. Did I get louder all of a sudden? Test, test, test. Oh my gosh. So it has a manual um adjustment on the actual mic, and I didn't realize that. Because I was like wondering, all my settings are high. Now, it ain't gonna offend me. Is it too loud now, or is this good? Because I cranked it up. I mean, maybe you'll offend me, but hopefully not on that. Okay, cool. Didn't even know what that was. The mic changes colors, and it's a pretty cool looking mic. And I was like, did I just pay for a light show mic instead of a quality mic? Maybe an echo effect. Yeah. But thanks, Strange, for getting the conversation going. You put the anime girl filter on too. Oh gosh, hilarious. I'm laughing about that because I was just trolling one of my buddies about anime this morning. Trying to get him to trade. He's a gamer and just games all the time. Smart dude, good job, family, all that, but his life's kind of falling apart. And I was like, dude, get off the anime. Or the hente. That's what we used to call it. If you know, you know. Man, this is a slow market. Or slow PR morning. But 1 minute from potential PRs coming out. It's hard converting non-trader. Yeah, I know. It's I don't even try anymore. He's like one of my good friends from my hometown, but I don't even try. I don't have time to teach anybody right now, like one-on-one anyway. So if you can't figure it out on my lives and in Discord, don't really have time for one-on-ones. Getting some PRs. Was that volume a little bit better? Not too insane? Because I can completely mute that. I keep it on for so y'all can hear the alerts, the trade ideas alerts. So the news, we're getting some news. Capstone retires 1.9 million debt, decreasing leverage without diluting common shareholders. I'll pull it up and see. The APS. It's really not that great of news. I don't think it's going to run. Did we only get one PR at 7:30? Yeah, we only got one PR. And I like when a lot of things are moving, not just because money rotation. Y'all know, if one thing catches fire this morning without a lot of distractions, it could get ugly. Yesterday was perfect. There was two PRs that came out right at 7 o'clock. And I played the first one, and the second one kind of stole the attention. I mean, most of y'all were here to see it. What was it, CG? I don't know. It's in my recap video, but CLGN, I think. Yeah, only one PR came out. Wow. Thank y'all for helping me dial it in. And look, 102 views already today on my live. We haven't taken a trade. It's funny. The rare days I end red, or the rare days that it's very slow and I don't trade, my views always go up. But if it's a nice day where I'm like killing it, no views, or just the average views. Yesterday, market hours. Yeah, I didn't even play market hours yesterday. But I heard a few other people say it was kind of dead. I know the chat wasn't as active as usual. That's why Ross posted his last video. He's like, I blew up my small account. And I clicked it. He clickbait me, but he didn't blow it up. Like, I don't mind clickbait titles, but I don't like when they straight up lie. You know what I mean? Like, YouTubers that lie to get clicks, that pisses me off. Maybe I'm just not in this game long enough. Who knows? Maybe in a year I'll start doing it. I don't think so. But it gets clicks and stuff, so I guess I get it. Yeah, his so annoying. There's a lot of things annoying about him, but he drops some dimes every now and then. Yeah, Joe, he said I blew it up 100%. Like, yeah, no, it's just like that's a straight up lie. I get clickbait titles, but you lied, homie. Th thousands, thousands of people in there. And again, I won't get into my Ross rant about self-fulfilling prophecies when you have that kind of following and you play low float tickers. Save that for another day. I wish I had an army of 1,000 people to short immediately after I shorted a stock. And I get not everybody's jumping into the position the same time he is, but adding buying pressure on a position you're already long in only helps. Only helps. But he got to where he was because he was a good trader, though. But now having a crew to jump in behind you always helps. No, it's way more than 100, bro. I promise you that. Promise you that. He's got over 1 million followers on YouTube, bro. Somebody told me they saw that there was over 1,000. Maybe, I don't know if it was Colin or somebody else. Okay, whatever you say, bro. I won't argue with you on this one. I got 59 people on my live right now, and I have 400 followers on YouTube. His room calls 4K, most can't join. That's pretty average for trading. I'm cheap with my Discord and crap. Have you looked at the Friendly Bear? Have you looked at some of these Clover trading memberships? Like they're all expensive. We're getting a little congested area now. A previous pop level. What are we up now? Let's see. Caps. We got some people always defending Ross on here. Y'all on the wrong channel. Because I'm a troll. If I see, like, I'm not going to make up stuff and cause beef and stuff, but I'll call it how it is. I think he's an amazing trader. But I think having a following sure helps. I do like his recaps though, but I was pissed off about that one. Maybe that's just because I wanted to see him blow up. Maybe there was some ill. I don't want to see him blow up, but if you say that video, I want to see what I thought I was going to watch though. How about that? That makes sense. It's like going to a movie and thinking you're watching something and then it's not that. Because I watch I watch some of his recaps because he does have pretty decent. I watched his PDT recap video. That was actually a pretty good one. I learned a few things because I don't really know much about the PDT rule, like details. You know what I mean? Like integral details. Getting a little bit of what you say. I'm not defending him. I'm just referencing the numbers. Okie dokie. Well, he is doing a terrible job if he only has 100 followers and 1 million YouTubers. Or 100 people in his live stream. I know he's not. He's a very good businessman. Life goals. Be Ross on the short side. He's kind of the king of YouTube streaming. Just kidding. I really don't even want to be that big. I just kind of do this for fun, to be honest. I do hope it becomes more full-time at some point. I like Ducks a lot. I like Ducks. He's probably I probably respect him the most. Him, Friendly Bear, different style, of course. I dabble in dilution offerings. Friendly Bear goes deep into it, but his stuff is super expensive too. And again, the only reason I throw a little shade at Ross is because I know how these like followers, when you have a lot of followers, how it works when you're on the long side. But he earned those followers because he's a good trader. But yeah, I like Ducks a lot. Even like I even like the Clover people. I mean, I'm just not a trader I don't like. But again, I'm just gonna tell it how I see it. Like same thing with Ross. I think Bear, Friendly Bear's very good info. I'm actually going to his conference, 1010 in LA. I'm gonna do a interview with him afterwards, actually. Um, and I like, and the Clover people hit or miss, but I think they're good. They've made a ton of money. Ducks, I like Ducks a lot. He's a G. Some of his size positions is just out of this world. It's not really a trader I don't like. You know, what's his name? The Tim Sykes. even him, like I think he's a good trader. He annoys me on Twitter because he seems to hate shorts, even though he was a short at one time. Now he acts like we're the devil, scalping shorts, but all good. I just don't like whenever he goes on those rants like, told y'all, I hope you, all the shorts blew up and lost their house and this and that, and y'all are pieces of you know what. You know, it's like, dude, just chill, bro, chill. Why you get so emotional? But he has pumped out a bunch of good traders. If nothing else moves, this market opens. My guess is LAC tries. I'll pull up LAC. I wanted a new pop, but yeah, this was a weird move in after hours. Glad I didn't get caught up in this one. Yeah, if it gets back, what'd you say, $8 level? Yeah, I would love to get in at $8. Good call. If it gets up here to 8, very interested. That was probably the entry right here, 705. Nice. Yeah. Wait, what do you made 80 on CJT? Nice. Getting more dollars than I've made today. LAC. Oh, is it a bigger market cap? And again, like I was saying, y'all can throw things out there. I'll tell you if I don't like it. But again, it's not like a shot at y'all. I'm just, oh yeah, 1.38. No, I'm not interested in that. Good. Yeah, that's way bigger. Oh, I remember this news. I almost post. Is this the one that was like, yeah, the U.S. government takes a 5% stake? Like, how is that allowed? You know they're going. Again, I don't want to get into this rant, but like, how does the U.S. government take stakes in companies? Oh, shots fired. What do you mean? Oh, because I said I don't. Yeah. Well, no, it's just again, I tell y'all what, I don't have an edge with this. These just don't fade. Y'all know what I like. I like those insane pop like this, like caps. If it was up 50%, I like this move. But this could still be a slow fader for sure. But the fact that the U.S. government has a stake in this company and it's a $1 billion company, yeah, I'll probably avoid it. But it's still $8, still probably not a bad level. I can't be picky today. Shoot, I might short it if it gets up there. Y'all saw us shorted a 19% gainer yesterday. Freaking out on the inside. Like I said, I will jump blindly into a stock up 300%, but a 19% gainer, scary. News from SMX and LVO. Neither one of them looks that great. Quick glance, but I'm gonna pull them up. SMX. Nope. And then LVO. But yeah, it's not necessarily I don't like the stock. It's just I have an edge with certain criteria. If it doesn't meet it, I try to move on. It's good to have some rules instead of just shorting everything. But if shorting billion or 500 million share stocks is in your wheelhouse, and then do it. Do it. Do it. That's the thing I like about the end of the month call, which will be Saturday. Good time to start your free trial because it'll fall in that. But it's not like you learn more from me. I share all my secrets for the most part. Um, but it's always interesting to hear how things or trends or whatever other traders are seeing. Like Colin stole the show last week or last month with some of his tips and tricks that some of us didn't even think of. So um, that's the best part about it. But yeah, good time for the free trial. RZLV. It's making a move up. A little bit of congestion in this area too. How far is it up right now? I'm not looking at the dailies because there's so many levels right here on the 5-minute. Where, yeah, I mean, again, I don't love it, but it did make a little move up here. I give it a C. Just looking at it really quickly. If it gets just a little bit higher to about 630, I'll get a starter. Yeah, I'm getting my locates. Thanks for the heads up. Because there's a pop here and there's resistance right there. So I'm gonna start just casually scaling in on this 20% pop. Not what I do, but I got a little position at 624. If it gets up to 630, 634, I'll add some more. I would short CJET, but it's yeah, I would have shorted right here. That's why I drew that level. But I can't short anything under 50 cents with TradeZero, which is fine. I typically don't, I prefer not to, but that play is kind of interesting. Yeah, I don't really care about the short sell restricted too much, but good to know. It doesn't really affect how I trade too much. I get there's, you know, you can't short on the way down and all that, but um, it hasn't ever really affected my trading. As in, like, if they still approach a level that I like, I'm still going to enter. That makes sense. I know there's some other details to it. Large float on RZLV. Yeah, I saw that. This is a bigger ticker, but I'm more just playing this move right here. So y'all know I like parabolic type moves. And again, this is, like I said, a C setup. I'm just being clear. There's a lot of things I don't like about it, but nothing's moving. But it did make a pretty strong move up from 550. Just so I'll cut if it gets above it. I'm playing small. I'm up about 30 bucks on it. Like I said, playing very small. 400 shares. And then I'm gonna add 400 here. And then if it gets above here, I'll probably just cut or reevaluate. So I got some more entries in the low 630s. Now I'm at break even basically because I got in at 624. Come on, some PRs. Uh-oh, see Quantum. Quantum Biopharm welcomes world-renowned multiple sclerosis expert to the board. QNTM. I don't love quantum plays either because they can take off. But this one's not moving. And there was another PR, WBX. Nothing. Wow, this is probably the slowest PR day in a while. Our Fridays have been slow, but this is new level of slow. So I'll just keep an eye on this ticker that doesn't come close to meeting my criteria. But I'm gonna try it. They still usually respect level, so that's why I'm playing it. So let's see what it does here. We have this previous support turned resistance level, so I'll just trade it. If it holds above it, I'll cut. I'm not caring about, like, so yesterday ended up was 100% like on wins and losses, And at the end of the day, I was trying to keep it that way. But today I could care less about that because I wanna play something. So if I have to cut this one, it's not the end of the world. But yeah, I'm adding up here. So I'm in 600 shares, thinking about adding more. Yeah, no, it's a big market cap. Again, that's why it's a C setup at best. I'm just playing it because I'm bored, to be honest. So we're slightly above that level. Let's see what it does. If it holds above 640, I'll probably just cut. Oh, there's a 101,000 share on the AskEdgar. Y'all with the level twos. Did y'all see that on 639? There's like 100,000 shares sitting there. That's a 600K position. They might be spoofing, but I don't know. Oh, it's getting ate up though. 90K. So I got my if this gets down to in the single digits, I'll probably just cut. That means it's probably gonna bust through it. We're at 77, 78. It's already ate through about a quarter of them. But let's see if it holds. So I'm actually adding up here because this is a risk versus reward. Oh, so I'm in 1,000 shares. I just snuck one in. So again, like a risk versus reward, I have a feeling it wasn't going to bust through that. So sorry, I did not add 1,000. I'm in 1,000 in total now. Not 1,000 more, 1,000 in total. There we go. Up about $100 in it now, but I'm gonna hold it just to see if we get back to at least VWAP. Oh man, I am up nicely now, almost 200. For a C setup, I'll take it. Yeah, if y'all are new today, sorry, this has been a pretty lame live stream. There's not have been a lot of PRs, but mostly just talking about volume on my mic, my love-hate relationship with Ross, and other traders alike. And I didn't feel like turning my camera on today. Weird morning. Maybe I should take some off. Maybe I should have took some off here in the low sixes because again, I can't trade this like I trade low floats that flush quickly. So just remember that. It could flush, but as y'all have mentioned, it has a huge, huge float. So they usually don't flush as cleanly. But again, there's not much to trade, so I won't try to wait for the flush. And then if I have to cut above 640, it's not the end of the world. The seller's at 620 now. Appreciate the likes, guys. I know it's been a slow one, but appreciate the likes. They go a long way, getting me visibility. 8 o'clock news is in 4 minutes. We'll get something. I feel it. I mean, 8 o'clock, y'all have heard me say it 1,000 times. Statistically, most PRs come out at 8, or at least what I've read in the past. My research with ChatGPT, analyzing. 7 o'clock is my favorite, but 8 o'clock usually has the most PRs. Obviously, that varies day to day, but so let's see if we get some good ones. Yeah, you can only trade what the market gives you. And that's kind of why I don't have daily goals, because it kind of forces you to trade. But I'm definitely forced this play. But again, it's not like a reckless force. Like, I got my risk super tight on it. So worst case scenario, maybe lose $100 on this one. Really good to know, BG. Bookmap. Yeah, that's the. Y'all know I like keeping things simple with my trading. I don't like a lot of crap on the chart. I don't like, but I do want to look into level 2 at some point, because even just how I saw that on the ask, like that affected my trade. I added like 500 more shares and it worked out because I had a feeling it wouldn't bust through that. So I feel like I could benefit from level 2. I might, should I trim some here? I don't want to. I want to wait for a flush, but I'm going to trim a little bit here just in case. Because again, I can't treat this like a low float PR pump. It's a little different. So I trimmed, I'm only up $100 on it, so I trimmed half of it. We're a little over $100, so little baby play. I like Weeble. Level 2 is cheap. Good to know, T-Mac. I didn't even know Weeble had level 2. So Bookmap is good and Weeble level 2. Awesome. Thanks, guys. Yeah, no, totally. Time in sales is valuable too. I'm just saying, like, if I already feel like I have an edge when I see like a, so if I see a massive order on the bid, I usually will close a cent above it. Or if I see a massive ask, sometimes I'll take a short right below it. And 9 out of 10 times it works. And then if it doesn't, I know where to get out. So GLXG. That was kind of loud. Was that still loud for y'all? That was loud on my end. We got a lot of PRs coming in. GLXG. Oh, that's just the 8 o'clock. I feel like that was caps. That's still very loud, I think. Let me turn it down. CAPS. Oh, those ones we already played. ESPM. Is that right? EPSM. Thank you. Sorry, I'm pulling up, getting locates now. I found it. EPSM. It's already flushed. Jesus. Deceased. Why is it not moving? Oh yeah, it is moving. Okay. Get some more PRs coming out. Maybe we'll get a decent pump here. NVA is up. D8. Oh, no, never mind. Yeah, EPSM still only has 80,000 shares traded. That's why I'm keeping my eye on it, because if it gets volume, maybe it'll get back to the 200 on the 5 minute. But is CJET getting close to 50 cents? Oh no. Yeah, Martin. Thanks for hopping on, bro. We talked about CJET a little bit, but yeah, this level is pretty good. We think I would love to see it get to 53, but highly doubt it. Yeah, it's under 50 cents. Man, this is garbage. ASTX is, what's that? No, it's a 2x leverage play. I'm already out of this one, RZLV, but I might re-add here. Re-adding here, tight stop. EPSM, what's it doing now? Still hanging out in this area. Wow, what a brutal pre-market today. So I added another 1,000 shares up there. My average is, I think, 634, no, 633. So up another 100 bucks on it. If it flushes a little bit more, I'll close. Entered 1,000 shares, 633. Technically up 90 bucks, but now 100. Oh, slow day. I don't like when it's like this. I'm tempted to trade more during the day if I don't have a decent size win on the day, or if I'm not up a decent amount. So I'm up about 160 on it now. So I'm gonna go ahead and just trim half my position again. Got out at 617. Holding 500, and I might get out of these other ones right here. Yeah, I'm gonna get out. Well, I'm up 317 bucks and 56 cents on this trash play, but whatever. Better than nothing. LAC, EPSM bouncing back. Let's see. Let me see what the locates look like on this. And I'll start doing some research on it. Because technically it's up 50%. I would like to see it get back to this level though. I'm gonna start doing some due diligence on it. So EPSM, what's this? What's the story with this one? Very low offering availability, 3 million share float. Hasn't had a new PR since September 10th. What does a daily look like? Yeah, I mean, if it gets back up here, I'll play it. And I don't get locates yet because it was a little pricey. VSA. I don't know what trade I just saw. Yeah, we're getting a little flush on this one. Brutal. LAC is fighting at VWAP. I missed that earlier. LAC.
VCIG.
VCIG.
GLXG.
GLXG. Okay, I'm getting locates. Maybe this is what I've been asking for. What's the daily look like? Got my locates. Ooh, I like this level right here. 950. So grabbing my locates. I'm gonna go ahead and start scaling into it. So I'm in it. Oh, it hit that level to exactly. Wow. So I'm in 400 shares, up about 100, 200 bucks now. Ooh, okay, 300. I'll take it. Trimmed a decent amount here. And I'm actually completely out at 822. And I'll see if it bounces back. Could be leaving a ton of money on the table. Actually, I think I am, but I'm out. Yep, here it goes. Hope y'all are still in it. Look at it. Oh, almost went red. Let's pull up the 1 minute. Let's go, Joey. Love it when y'all kill these plays like this. I think it's going to keep flushing. I'm tempted to add back into this thing. I got back in at 803. Let's just see. I want to see if it... Oh, there we go. There we go. Come on, come on. Don't make me regret it. I don't even know what the news is over here. Re-adding into it. I don't even know what the news is. Let's see. Successful IPO pricing and trading begins today. Food security technology company. I don't really understand the PR. Let me see. Announces the successful NASDAQ listing of AGRZ, making its second NASDAQ IPO in 6 months. Through its capital advisory arm VCCG, VCI Global has helped clients raise $23 million. I don't know, but I entered only 200 more shares at 803, so I'll see if I can catch this flush. The news is, I think, is weak. It doesn't really fundamentally change anything about this company. Let's go. Let's go. I'm gonna get out here at 7:12 to be exact. So I played 500 shares down from, let's see, where did I get in? Yeah, so 500 shares from 901 down to 822, and then I added back at 8 and some change and wrote it down to 711, but only 200 shares. But I mean, I'm happy where I'm at, so it worked. Patience paid off, guys. We finally got the play we wanted. EPSM. All right, then. Glad I didn't have a standing order. I wonder if it's trying to go here. Oh, that's where it went. I'm probably going to hold off on this one, honestly. Again, this is a perfect play I like. A stock that's been irrelevant for days, falling down, then all of a sudden it just pops. This one, I mean, this one's similar. Yeah, I might... Torn. Because it's kind of at the top of my price range, too. What's the market cap on this one? Oh, it's 143 million, so it's a decent size. I'm not as desperate as I was a few minutes ago, so I don't really plan on playing this one, but I mean, it's a decent pop. Very decent pop. Yeah, the chart kind of confuses me, to be honest, because I saw this candle earlier, and that's why I checked the float on it, because that's an insane move. So I'm probably going to just leave it alone. Did y'all, let's see, did y'all catch the VCIG? I hope more than Joey did. KAVL. Okay. I see you, KEVL. I entered a little here. Weak pop, but I entered it at 58 cents. I'm actually out at 54 cents. I don't know. I don't really like it that much. But it still might flush, but I want to see if it gets to this level. Oh, that was the 200. I don't see it. Oh, I see what you're saying. That previous pop. Got it, got it, got it. Yeah, cheat code. Yeah, I saw it. I saw it. You're right. Well, I didn't make much on this one, and I should have stayed for the whole flush, but 1,013 and 56 cents on the day. I mean, I'm not leaving, but I will take that for how trash and slow it's been. Because y'all know I don't enter very heavy on any plays. I like just base it, base it, base it, base it. That means if I'm just completely flawed in my judgment and I enter one, and it goes against me, it doesn't completely ruin my day. And I'm not saying that's the way to be. I think focusing on A plus strategies is probably the best thing, but I I decide my position, like how heavy I go in, depending on how much I like the ticker. Most y'all know that, but um, long story short, I'm happy with where I'm at because it's been a little bit of a brutal morning. But VCIG sure helped. Speaking of VCIG, did it just die? Yeah, it died. Fell right to the 200 5 minute, 5 minute 200 SMA. I might play this one again if it gets back up to this level and hesitates. But again, I would like to see if it pushes to the 200 around 70, 71 cents. And one of the, and y'all know I usually don't add, y'all probably saw something I don't typically do, re-add after I already closed. I had time to think about how everything's been flushing this entire week. And so I was like, you know what? It might keep going down. So that's why I added another couple hundred shares and call it this. Again, it's just a lot that goes into it because if everything was running today, I would have not done that. Because y'all know I don't like adding on the red candle, even though, you know, I was blessed with a dollar move down after that. So um, there it is. RZLV finally went back to BWAP. I'm not in it, but okay, KVL back up here. So I'm going to enter again. This is why I took my profit pretty quick on it because I had a feeling we'd get another retest like this. So I'm back in at 58 cents. Would like to get more 59 cents, but Not the end of the world. Did they have news today? KVO? Let me see. And so the game plan here is if it breaks a new high, if it gets above like 60, 61, 62, I'll probably cut, take a little loss, and then re-add if it gets up here to 70 cents. And I think it might do it here. Let's see. Yeah. So I'm not closing just yet. I want to see that 5-minute close above that just to make sure it's not a fake out. And it doesn't look like it's a fake out. Yeah, I'm not seeing any news on it. Y'all seeing anything? So I'm down like 40 bucks on it. I'm still just gonna let it play for another minute or so. It's not like running hard against me, and I still think it might not hold over this level. So let's see. But it's weird. I'm in it, but I really want it to get up to 70 because I would add heavier. Okay, it failed, so I'm back in the money now, or break even. I'm only in 1,000 shares, so if it gets up to 71 cents, I'll add 2, 3, 4,000 shares. What is it? So that's like 1,000 shares is 700 bucks. So yeah, I'll probably add 3 or 4K. Actually, I might add more if it gets up there because it's previously respected the, well, it busted through it here, but that was more of a slow grind. But this pop, this is what I like to see. Just a few days ago, it popped and rejected right at, I'm pretty sure we played this one. I could be wrong. It died right at the 200. So that tells me that it previously has respected that level. And there's basically, I wouldn't call it resistance, but it's a previous pop level right here. So yeah, I'll probably add a good 5,000 shares to it if I need to. I'll go a little heavier on this one. That's still not really that heavy, but yeah, I'd love to see it get up there, even if it runs against me right now and I take a little loss. I'm up 40 cents. Okay, here we go. I'm just going to hold this one a little bit. I'm not going to take the get out here at VWAP. Because like I said, I'm only in 1,000 shares, so I'm like up $25. I might get out soon though, just because I'm not gonna make much on it, but there you go. I'm out at 53 cents. Didn't make much on it, but I want to see it run. I want to see it run. I think it might still, unless it breaks a new, if it breaks below, what's that, 52 cents, it's probably dead. Yeah, it's probably dead now. Well, added to the P&L, but nothing to write home about, that's for sure. Any of y'all play it? I didn't make hardly anything on it. I was so small. 1,076.86 on the day. So again, it's been slow, but pretty stress-free day. So I'll take it. Let's go. Just trading. By the way, you've been on a. I know you. I think what was it yesterday? You made over 300. I was kind of actually funny how three of y'all back to back made 300. 300 club. Hope we get a little more action here in 2 minutes, but even if not, I'm happy compared to where we were an hour ago, thinking I wasn't even going to get a play. So we were patient. It worked out, or it worked out for me at least. I hope it sounds like some of y'all caught some plays too, so that's good. Oh, Aruba, you played EPSM? Did it end up flushing? Dang, look at RZLV did too. EPSM, was that it? Yeah. Oh, bro, I bet it did make your day. Jeez, what a clean flush. Wow. Yeah, this one made me a little nervous, I'll admit. The daily chart. Obviously, I wish I would have called it, but I saw things I didn't like, so no big deal. But glad you called it, bro. Good stuff. Bro, you got 11 cents on KAVL. Good job. Yeah, that's a crazy flush. Again, oops. Oops, oops, oops. I don't know where you entered, but if you really look at this, it went from 23.50 all the way back. That's over a $10 move it dropped. Wow, crazy. And that's what you get with these ones that are making me a little nervous like this. It either can go hard against you or it can flush and you can bank. And it sounds like you banked, my friend. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. I like seeing y'all make money. $5 a share. Woo. Let's go. That's $1,000, right? Jeez, good job. Oh, 8:30. Let's see. Anything moving? Let me pull up my top gainers. ENTO. Grabbing some shares, but I think the move might have already given back a lot. Let's see. ENTO. Yeah, I'm not getting in this one. What did it go up to? Don't love the chart either. It's kind of like in a breakout mode. See how it's just busting up through like this? So it still can flush, don't get me wrong. But I mean, already has. But again, y'all heard me say it earlier. I like these trash stocks that just keep going down and then pop. This one's kind of been on a little bit of a tear. But I would have still shorted it if I would have got the top. Man, look at that flush. Back to $5. Nothing's holding up. Mental note. Should have been going heavier today. I'm going to regret this when things get super hot again, not going heavier in this season. And even when it's hot, it's not a big deal. We just have to be more particular about levels and entries and things like that. The hot small cap markets is kind of when you dial in your skills, and then in these slow markets, just bank on them. Focus, I just looked at your monthly chart. That is incredible, bro. And even your red days were small, or at least one of them. Like, that's amazing, bro. Super consistent. You definitely found your edge. And for y'all that are confused, he just uploaded something in the Flex Your Gain section in Discord, which we have a free trial for. I'm not seeing anything. So if it stays like this, I'll probably get off at 9. But I'm going to see if there's anything else that pops. CJET. I can't play it here, but for y'all that can, it's not a bad little retest. I would love to see this one push to 50 cents, 53 cents. But that's a pretty solid move up, but I don't think it's going to get there. Probably get a little retest here and fail. I want one more play. LESL is interesting. LESL. I'll look it up. I'll pull it up. I mean, are we talking about the same one? Oh, all good. All good. See what C-Jet does here. Good risk versus reward. If I could play it, you... Okay, let's see if we see... Well, first of all, we don't know if it's going to hold this level, but if it does, I would love to see it push to 53 cents. Looks like it's going to hold too. But still a minute 48 left on this 5 minute. They love to tease and then fall back below that level. So let's see what happens. Vincent Vegas, yeah, it could be a breakout here. Slow motion breakout. And this is why you wait for the 5 minute to close, because it looks like a fake out. But let's see. And even if it closes below here, it still might break it, but it's not a strong breakout. Here it goes. Let's see. Either direction wouldn't surprise me at this point. For sure. No, absolutely, bro. Thank y'all for joining. I enjoy doing this, so. Kind of a rough day today, though, but no problem. ASNS. Is that one moving? Ooh, and I have a previous level right here. Man, these, I can't even get into these though because they're under 50 cents. It must have had a reverse split recently because I would not draw a level at 48 cents where I can't enter. It is still in some attention. I bet you it affects C. Yeah, I bet you the money rotates over to that play now. So if you played the retest, it's probably this one will probably flush at least back to VWAP, but who knows? Who knows? Yeah, it got right above 50 cents and failed. Mark is teaching me patience today. ELUT. And it's already, man, they're flushing back down so quick. We don't even have a chance to get in them. ELUT. Look at this. Again, I like when these small caps can't hold their gains, but man, they're almost flushing too quick today. Can't even get in them. So what's the status on ASNS? It's dying. See, so now that it's dying, money might be coming back to this play. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if this one does break out though. I keep hearing about LAC. Is this the big market cap? Yeah, this is the. So I don't hate this play, but it's way bigger than the market cap I usually short. So it's a multi-billion, or I think it's at least 1 billion market cap. It has the US government just got a 5% stake in this company, which is odd in itself. That's beside the point. So, yeah, I like trash news and small market cap. This is good news and large market cap. The $8 level could be a play, but outside of that, I'm not interested. And the reason why I don't like the larger market caps is because, and I usually try to stick with 100 million, 200 million if I'm, you know, wanting to push the limit, but they just don't fade as hard. I'm just going to be a cheerleader for CJET and hope it pushes to 53 cents. RAYA. Oh, yeah, we're getting a little pop on it. But still not very impressive, and it's already flushing now. I want one more VCIG. That one was a beauty. Look at this. Yeah, I'm gonna pass on RAYA. It's already flushed. But good call. They're just dying so fast. Yeah, exactly. I read your comment. I was saying exactly what you were saying. They're dying so fast, which is good. So that again, make mental notes of that. Things are fading, dying fast. It's usually a trend. If one's doing it, a lot of them tend to do it. Doesn't mean all of them's going to, but you'll notice, and some of y'all already have seen this in the hot markets. Things, almost everything runs. So, I guess we're gonna have to get in quick today. But this is excessive. Like this is they're falling abnormally quick today because I don't even think we're that slow. We're just dying. October tends to be historically a pretty solid month for the stock market, so I don't know if that will cause some of these small caps to get bullish. My data's so skewed because, well, actually, because last year is when I took my biggest loss that most y'all know about. So the data's a little skewed for me for last October. The previous October in 2023, I did decent. So hopefully this year will be the same. Yeah, 20 seconds enter it, yeah. Not very long. Good morning. So I'll see if there's any I'll see if there's any 9 o'clock pops. Y'all know I don't love the 9 o'clock pops, but if there's something good, I might play it. Then I'll probably dip out after that if there's not. Say that again. Just trading? Maybe some, I don't know what that word means. Oh, got it, got it. Yeah, no, there's definitely better ways to do it. I'm just a mobile trader and I don't want to change it right now. But yeah, there's definitely better ways. So BTM, oh, the name is Bitcoin Deposit or Depot, but it's moving a little bit, but not super interested in it. It's only up 16%, so I'm not even pulling it up. But yeah, no, there's definitely ways to be quicker than I am. Because again, I'm a mobile trader. I'm at honestly a disadvantage, but one day I'll convert to desktop, but that day is not today. No, I haven't, Trend Raider. I don't like changing things that's working. That's the problem. I see people do this all the time. They tweak their strategy, but adding hotkeys is probably a low lift, so it's probably a good idea, Trend Raider. I just never done it. But I do have like where it automatically knows, it always automates to 1,000 shares. So whenever I try to locate, it's 1,000. When I try to short, it's 1,000. So I do automate that, so I don't have to click it every time because I usually go in around 1,000. How can you do it then? Yeah, no, it's not ideal. But again, it's what I know. I'll be too good, Trend Raider, if I go to the desktop. I'll make too much money. Now I want to try. I'll do it at some point, but it's my marketing. I'm trying to market myself as a traveling mobile trader. Even though I don't travel much anymore, but that's originally why I was doing it because I was just on the road a lot, visiting my dispensaries or at the properties, casually trading. But I really should. Oh, for sure. It'll change it completely. I have no visibility on my phone. Can only look at one thing at a time. Wow. Where does CJET stop? I'm thinking it'll stop at 50 cents. That's always a tough level for it. Yeah, bro, you can for sure. The did you ever make it in, well, Discord? I can't remember if you did. I don't think you did. But yeah, it'll go to 50 cents or 53 cents, I think. 50 cents is always a tough psychological level to break. And then if it holds that, it'll go to 53 cents, I think. Oh, cool. Cool, cool, cool. No, for sure. Trend Raider. I'm down. I'm gonna convert one day. And I'm gonna probably be mad it took me this long to do it. So CJET, well, it's definitely a breakout now. As soon as it gets to 50 cents, I'm getting locates. Unfortunately, I can get them before then. I have 3,000 waiting to locate. The part that sucks is 50 cents is sometimes hard for it to break, and you can't get locates until it gets to 50 cents. So as soon as it hits 50 cents, I'm going to be smashing the locate button. And I love that it's timing up with 9 o'clock. Because if there's a decent PR, money will rotate away from this play. It's a big if, but I do like taking positions around this time. And for y'all that are new or just hopped on, the reason why I like this level is this right here. I thought it was a 200. I'm getting my plays mixed up, but either 53 cents or it might push this, what's this, 59. Sometimes they like to stop at the wick, sometimes the more the body of the candle, but I'll start entering throughout these levels. Come on, push. One more strong push. It could fail here too, because I know a lot of longs know about that 50 cents level too. They like to fail there, and this thing is already on a tear. It's up 200%. But I hope it makes it. Yeah, Alexandru. Yeah, the hotkeys, you're at a huge advantage when you have those set. Different sizes, ordered. Okay, let me. So I'm already slamming the locate button. It's only at 49, but I'm just clicking, clicking, clicking. I might not get it though. I've seen this happen so many times where it fails like right here and it doesn't make it to 50 cents. This is probably not a bad spot to short it, to be honest. At 49 cents, but I can't. Saw your comment, just trading. Okay, we're at 49 again. Come on. We're so close. 49.6. Again, I'm nervous because a lot of times they don't make it to 50 cents. They fell right before they get to it. That's why I said this is probably not a bad short, but I hope it makes it. Somebody call Ross. Back to 49. Let's see. Hmm. Does he not play sub dollar stocks? Oh, we're so close. 49.7, 49. Okay, I'm slapping it. Okay. Did I get him? Did I get him? Did I get him? Yes, I got him. But now I can't enter until it gets to 50. Oh, see, it's going to reject here. I mean, I don't know that, but I think it could. This is the only part I don't like about, well, maybe not the only, but the main complaint with TradeZero, you can't trade under 50 cents because I would be, I'd be going heavy right here because I know it's going to struggle. And then you just cut if it does break above it and hold, and then just, or trim, get to a size that's more appropriate. Oh, man. It says it got to 53 cents. When did it get to 53 cents? I didn't see it on TradeZero. Don't do me like this. Don't fade now. I couldn't get in. I tried. Did any of y'all get in? Well, this is what I expected to happen. But I'm not going to be a part of it. Yeah, the locates wouldn't go through for me either. I told you I got some. I thought I did. I didn't. It offered it to me, but it wouldn't let me secure it. And the problem is because it fell immediately back below 50 cents. And when it does that, it doesn't let you. Oh, it's 9 o'clock. Anything else pop? I'm gonna see if CJET has one more push in it. If not, I'm gonna call it a morning. I feel like I barely traded. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get it. So I'm about to sign off, guys. I mean, literally played out exactly how I thought it would. We might get another opportunity, but I don't think so. So we'll see. And this is where I like to stop trading. But thank y'all for joining. Don't forget about the free trial, like, subscribe, and as usual, thank y'all for joining and the commentary and the stocks. It was a little bit of a slow day, but maybe we'll see some more action throughout the day. And if you're in the Discord, I'll turn my 200 alert on SMA and I'll share if I see any decent plays today. But on that note, I will see y'all tomorrow.